morning, students. Today we will go through void agreements. Void agreements means section 2 subsection G of Indian Contract Act 1872 says void agreement is unenforceable agreement. Void agreement cannot be enforced in the court of law. Void agreement is void ab initio, means from the very beginning it is void, and as well as it will not create or it cannot create any legal consequences or legal effects. So such agreements are void from the very beginning, and any act of that country has declared such agreements as void. Even though all the essential elements are present in the agreement, but it is declared as void, then such agreements are void from the very beginning. In India, Indian Contract Act 1872 has declared certain agreements as void agreements. First of all, Section 11. Section 11 talks about agreements made with the incompetent persons. Agreements made with the incompetent persons. Incompetent persons. Who are incompetent persons? Agreement made with a minor. Agreement made with a disqualified person. Agreement made with a person who is of unsound mind. Such agreements are void from the very beginning, and they cannot be enforced in the court of law. Next, section 20, when there is a mutual mistake of fact. That means A and B agreed to sell his horse to B, but both of them are not knowing that one day before night the horse died. The black horse died, they don't know, and they made an agreement. So it is a mutual mistake of fact. So the agreement is void. Next, section 23. Section 23 says, in an agreement, either the object or the consideration is unlawful. Either the object or the consideration is unlawful. Either object or consideration unlawful. Then the agreement is declared to be void. This we have seen in the last chapter. And next, in an agreement, either the object or the consideration is unlawful in part. In part means it cannot be separated. कुछ हिस्सा ऑब्जेक्ट का या कुछ हिस्सा कंसिडरेशन का क्या है, अनलॉफुल है, जिसको हम सेपरेट नहीं कर सकते. सो द होल एग्रीमेंट विल बी डिक्लेयर्ड एज void. Next, section 25 says that in an agreement, if there is no consideration, means the agreement is not supported by consideration. No consideration, no contract. It is a void agreement. Next, section 26 talks about agreement in restraint of marriage. हर एक को अपनी इच्छा से शादी करने का अधिकार है, लड़का हो या लड़की हो. उसके ऊपर किसी तरह का रिस्ट्रिक्शन है तो द एग्रीमेंट इज वॉइड. इन रिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ मैरिज. नेक्स्ट, section 27 talks about agreement in restraint of trade. In restraint of trade, every person has a right to do a lawful business of his or her choice. If there is any restraint on trade, then such agreement is void. Next, agreement in restraint of legal proceedings. Agreement in restraint of legal proceedings. जो भी कानूनी कार्रवाई करनी है उसके ऊपर किसी तरह का रिस्ट्रिक्शन लगाते हैं. जैसे कि आपको हक है कोर्ट जाने का, केस डालने का, लेकिन आपके ऊपर किसी तरह का रिस्ट्रिक्शन लगाया गया तो सच एग्रीमेंट्स आर वॉइड. agreement, the meaning of which is uncertain, means any agreement, you cannot draw a meaning out of it, or the meaning is uncertain, then the whole agreement will be declared as void. Agreement, wagering agreements. Wagering agreements मतलब एक बेटिंग, जैसे कि आज शाम में बारिश गिरेगी नहीं गिरेगी, उसके ऊपर हजार रुपए की शर्त लगी, ऐसे वाले एग्रीमेंट्स दे आर वॉइड, दे कैन नॉट बी एनफोर्स्ड इन द कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ. नेक्स्ट, any agreement which is contingent agreement but it is based on some impossible event, like A says to B, I will pay you 1,000 rupees if 2 straight lines meet. 2 straight lines will never meet and the money has not to be paid. It's a void agreement. Next, agreement to do something impossible, like A agrees to pay B rupees 5,000 and B says that I will put life in the dead body of your wife. Such agreements are void. Impossible task. Next, if there are two sets of reciprocal promises, means exchange of promises. Two set of promises. One set to do something legal, second set to do something illegal. Then second set of promises becomes void and it cannot be enforced in the court of law. Now section 29 till section 28 we have done. We have already completed this in the earlier chapters. Section 29 onwards we have to start. Today we will deal with only section 29. Any agreement of which you cannot draw any certainty or you cannot come out with some meaning, then in such a case such agreements are void due to uncertainty. किसके बारे में uncertainty? क्वालिटी के बारे में अनसर्टेनिटी, या क्वांटिटी के बारे में अनसर्टेनिटी, या एग्जिस्टेंस के बारे में अनसर्टेनिटी, या प्राइस के बारे में अनसर्टेनिटी, या फिर ओनरशिप के बारे में अनसर्टेनिटी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, यू गो टू अ एडिबल ऑयल शॉप एंड से दैट गिव मी 100 liters of oil, but you don't specify which oil you want. Such agreements are uncertain. But if you go to a coconut oil shop dealer only, then you ask for 100 liters of oil, then there is certainty. But suppose there is an agreement that A says that I will sell my black horse to you for 5,000 or 8,000. So the price is not certain. So the agreement is void. Like that. So with this we have finished the initial part of void agreements. In the next class we will go through wagering agreements.